George, welcome back to Portman Road.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you happy that you can finally call this place your home?
Yeah, I mean, it's felt like home for the last sort of 6 months, to be fair, and I think that's partly why I wanted to come back here so much. You know, the last few months of last season, it was massive for me, and you know, to end up doing what we did as a team, and it was something that I just felt at home at, and you know, something that I wanted to carry on being a part of for sure. So yeah, delighted.
You've obviously had various loan spells in your career.
Yeah.
And now this is a permanent move. Mm-hmm. Is that something that you're relishing as well?
Yeah, again, another thing that was for me massive. It was, I've got that feeling of sort of being at home here, and it was probably a feeling that I'd not had anywhere else, like I'd had it here. So for me, it was, I'm sort of 24 now, you know, that little bit of stability, and you know, really go and find a home and really put the work in from there, really. So for me, it was the reception I got off the fans, and you know, the players, staff, everyone here the last few months was massive to come back and you know, want to make it a permanent move.
You sat here on the 8th of January, and you said that you wanted to be fighting for things, and you wanted to fight for the chance of getting promotion. Talk us through your perspective on that, and from that whole journey to that day against Exeter. Yeah,
I mean, it gives me goosebumps a little bit actually. Thinking about it, it was just a bit of a roller coaster. You know, it doesn't feel like it was. It feels like yesterday. It was like you clicked your fingers, and next thing you know, we're in the Championship. It was when I look back and actually sit down and think about it, and you know, I've realised how good a run we went on, and just how well we were playing, and you know, the whole feeling around the place was mad, really. And like I say, it was something that I'd never experienced. It was the reason why I wanted to come here, and ultimately we achieved a goal at the end of the season. It was what dreams are made of, really. So on that front, it was as good as it could be.
23 appearances, 7 goals, correct me if I'm wrong, some serious moments there in pivotal games, but that one at Barnsley, that Leif Davis clearance, getting to you.
Assist, not clearance.
Oh, assist, assist, clearance that led to an assist. The rest is history. Talk us through that, because that was a pivotal moment for Ipswich Town.
I mean, I'll be honest, I was watching it back yesterday. I've watched the goal back so many times, and it's not even just the goal itself that, you know, makes me smile. It's the video of the fans after, and like the way I don't think I've ever seen scenes like it. The way just everyone erupted, and it was just one of those moments that will certainly live long in my head. It's without a doubt, you know, probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, and best goals I've ever scored. And so for me, it's pretty close to the heart. And you know, I look on Twitter and see all the things, and I think to a lot of Ipswich fans, it sits pretty close to the heart as well. So to be able to provide the people, the fans, with a moment like that is mad in itself. But you know, to then go on and achieve what we went to achieve after that, it just sort of it felt like quite a pivotal moment for myself. You know, to go and do that in a game with that importance, and it was only ever fond memories of that goal for sure.
You're a positive guy, really settled in Suffolk. Talk me about the togetherness of the group, because that was key for that group last season. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much almost the same group, and you're still here and you're a part of it. How did you settle so quickly in Suffolk?
I don't know, it's just a change room full of donuts, I guess. It's no, it was the boys from the get-go, literally from the first day, were nothing short of brilliant with me. And you know, the staff, and you know, it just everyone just made me feel at home. And it's not so much one little thing that I can pinpoint that it was, you know, this is why I felt at home, or this is why I felt good. It's just a collection of everything, which was probably something that I'd not had previous. You know, there was always that little something missing, whereas, you know, I found myself here and I didn't have that feeling. There was never anything missing, and you know, it just went from strength to strength, really. And you know, we played a lot of golf for the lads and little things like that, and you know, you start to form friendships, and that's what I believe I did form friendships and stuff like that. So to be able to come back and sort of reunite with the boys and get myself back in amongst it with this changing room is amazing feeling.
Talking about golf for the lads, I need to go. I'm moving forward a bit quicker here than I thought, but goal celebrations, you had one with Connor Chaplin. Mm-hmm. Obviously it's golf themed. Tell us a bit about it.
I mean, it was last season. Let's just say Chap has hit say what was some called very, very bad shot. You know, a little bit left, and you know it's hit something, and it, you know, that's probably as much as I can say on the matter. It's more for Chappers to reveal than me, but an awful shot, and then it was just one of those things that from that day of celebration stemmed, and yeah, I'll be honest, I'd rather keep a bit quiet about that one.
That's fine, that's all right. Kieran McKenna, what was your development like under him? Did you really feel that he improved your game?
Yeah, massively. Yeah, massively. I've said it to a lot of people. You know, even this summer, he's probably the best I've worked with. Him and his staff, definitely, because I just felt so comfortable every day. You know, it's sort of a weird one to explain. They never told me to do anything they didn't think I was capable of doing, but at the same time, they made me feel like I was capable of doing anything they asked. So it was quite a weird feeling at times where, you know, he's giving me information, but not too much, not too little. And I just always found that I wanted to listen to what he was saying and wanted to take on board, and, you know, wanted to put into his game things that he had to say to me about how he wanted me to play. So for personally, my development, it was massive. And then, you know, just being in amongst a team that's fighting the top half of the table, that again helps my development no end. So sort of gives you that little bit of taste for it, and once you've got that taste, it's hard to go back, really. So yeah, the gaffer was absolutely amazing for me, and, you know, long may it continue.
And obviously you've been to Portman Road today. You can see, as we can see in the background and here outside, there's a lot of work and a lot of stuff going into the place, Town TV studios and so on. Are these things that help you make a decision to come to a permanent home, where you're not just seeing progress on the pitch, but actually the club's building off it as well?
Yeah, it just feels like everything, you know, the whole place is just like moving in unison, really. It's not like, you know, the lads on the pitch are getting promoted and everything's getting left behind the scenes. It's not like that at all. It's everything is trying to be the best it can possibly be. And I think once you've got that culture running right through the club, you know, from the very bottom right through to the lads on the pitch on a Saturday, it's sort of hard to place a foot wrong, really, you know, because you've always got someone over your shoulder who's going to make sure you're still heading in the right direction. So yeah, I think that is a big part of it, and, you know, part of it that people don't really think about. But to see the whole club moving forward the way it's moving, and, you know, the improvements around the stadium, the training ground, and stuff like that, it's been really nice to see.
Have you kept in contact with any of the lads over the summer?
Yeah, kept in contact with quite a few of them, to be fair. You know, Chappers, Leaf, Brody, Clarkey, spoke to Kyle yesterday and stuff like that. So yeah, been keeping in contact, you know, just well wishes and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't think I've told any of them that I'm here yet, so this will be a shock to them.
In Championship, it's a massive step up for us, but surely you're looking forward to relishing that challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as a club, it's sort of where Ipswich belongs, and I think the fans and everybody knows that. Hence why it was such a big thing last season to get promoted, because we needed to get back to where this club belongs, which for now is at least in the Championship. You know, hopefully in the future even higher than that. So for me, it was, you know, another chance to get settled somewhere. You know, come here and, you know, prove that I can do it at this level, and, you know, where people might think otherwise and stuff like that. So for me, it's just been massive, really, to really come here, you know, be able to show off what I can do and sort of help this team as much as I possibly can, which is like I said, why I'm here. So yeah, massive step, and looking forward to the opportunity.